Hey everyone, this is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. This is a commentary and recap for Season 5, Episode 5, or Season 4, Episode 20, and it was called Holt and Back. This was a fantastic episode, okay? What we got on the first half of Season 4 was a lot of fakery. And up until this very episode, also a lot of fakery. Phony tears, phony acting, phony everything. This was the first episode this season where we got real reactions from people, from everybody actually, and I loved it. I'm going to tell you guys all about it, but before I do, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and your notification bell. And as always, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. So let's get started. So this entire episode plays out at Destiny's beauty store, either inside the store or outside in the parking lot. And everybody that was supposed to be there received a call sheet and a paycheck. That was their invite. So it picks up where it left off. Stormy, her husband, her mother, all show up in this gold G-Wagon. And Stormy comes bearing gifts, okay? She knows that her and Destiny aren't in the best of places, so she has bought her a $2,000 Gucci purse and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Destiny is inside the store and she is immediately upset when she's looking out the window watching Stormy get out. She looks at one of her employees, her name is Ashley, and she tells her, go outside and tell her that she can't come in. She's not welcome. Either you do it or I'm going to do it. And in an effort to be a good employee, I guess, Ashley goes outside and tells Stormy she's not allowed in. She said Destiny doesn't want any drama. Stormy, as gracious as she possibly can be, said, no problem, there wasn't going to be any. I had actually bought her a Gucci purse, but go ahead, take the flowers inside if you don't mind. And they're about to get back in the car. While Ashley is outside saying all of this, Melnika is on the inside saying, Destiny, please don't do this. Please, please, I beg of you, let her inside. Be the bigger person. Let her bring her gifts inside. Destiny, don't do this. Then Destiny gives in to Melnika. She agrees with her. Go ahead, let her come in. And she said, you go outside and you tell her. Now I want to point out that Melnika and Ashley are outside of the store fighting Destiny's battle on her behalf, okay? Ashley is trying to do exactly what Destiny asked her to do, and Melnika is trying to do what she knows is right on behalf of Destiny. And she called Melody a master manipulator. The second she agreed to let Stormy into the store, Destiny should have went out there and showed herself as a boss and a mature person. Get your employee from outside doing your damn dirty work. And because you are the owner and the boss, Destiny, you should be outside as a boss talking to Stormy, another boss. You shouldn't be letting other people do this for you. It makes you look weak. And while all this was going on, I definitely peeped how the Scotts and Martel were all laughing at how immature Destiny was being, okay? She needed to be handled with kid gloves all damn day. So when Melnika escorts Stormy and her family into the store, she literally had to look at Destiny and tell her to fix her face the way a mama would do a teenager when they are pouting about something. Fix your face and stop letting everybody know what you got going on. But Destiny refuses to look at Stormy. She doesn't greet her. She doesn't greet her husband, her mother. They are holding a big vase of flowers and a gift. This girl acts like she doesn't see them. So Melnika has to break the ice for that too. And then Stormy just says, hey, Destiny, I brought you a gift. It's a Gucci purse because I want us to be good. Congrats on the store. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. And Destiny is standing there burning a hole through her the whole time, thinking thoughts that her mouth can't say. And then finally she says, I appreciate that. And that's it. Nothing else. This is Destiny's store. This is her big moment. The show is filming in her place all day. And Destiny shuts completely down. She lets Stormy steal the entire scene. Stormy said, do you have a gift table? You know, you and I can talk later about the other things we had going on. Like Destiny takes no control at all. She is frozen. She emotionally shut down. Then Stormy said, I'm going to take the flowers and the gift and put them over here, referring to the countertop, and she walks away. Then Tisha entered the scene. She's rubbing Destiny's back. She was like, oh, that was nice. You know, trying to get Destiny to recognize, you're on camera, girl, go ahead and talk. You know, this is your moment. Nope, nothing from Destiny, though. She just sits there and smiles. And then Destiny's friend Belinda shows up in the scene, and they start talking a little bit. Now, someone reached out to me on Friday night after I posted my video regarding the show extra. That's Belinda. And she said to me that Martel actually was dating this woman back in December. She told me that she knows Martel personally and has done business dealings with him, and that Martel invited her to the set for the children's book signing. Martel inviting women to the set is a flex for him. But this is where she said she met Belinda. And you guys, she said that Martel introduced Belinda to her as his new boo. Now, she has some other things to share, but this video is already going to be too long, so I'll put that in another video. But if this is true, because you know we got to say alleged, then there was definitely crossover between Belinda and Sheree, and probably still is. But back to the recap, Melnika is having a conversation with Belinda and another young lady, basically saying to them, Destiny got to learn how to separate business from personal. In other words, she got money to make, not friends to fake, okay? Do you think the people that you pay the mortgage to want you to live next door to them? No. The people that own your car note don't want you driving down streets in their neighborhood. Learn the difference. Then Kimmy and Tisha are having a sidebar about how badly Destiny reacted to Stormy's gifts. Then Destiny overhears them. She joins the conversation. Kimmy, who Destiny claims that she loves and admires, tells Destiny that the gift was a nice gesture, but she doesn't want to hear it. And her facial expression and body language is bringing everyone down. Kimmy asks Destiny, why are you looking like that? Destiny denies looking like anything. Kimmy says, I'm telling you what I see. And for the record, this is the exact same conversation that Melody was having with Destiny about Tiffany. Both Tisha and Kimmy are trying to get Destiny into a better place, or at the very minimum, in a place where she can talk about what she's feeling, because again, she's filming for a TV show, but she's not doing it. She's not giving anything. Kimmy said this is worse than a damn job. Like, I don't know how to help her. Destiny says, I'm just aggressive and on 10, and then she walks away. And things didn't get any better for her, because next up is Melody and her mother, okay? Destiny sees her walk in and I swear to you, she blacks out. She has like an emotional checkout. She watches everyone around her moving, talking, laughing, but she is unable to connect to any of it. So when Melody walked in, she said, hi, Destiny. Destiny did not respond. She had a look on her face like she was someplace else. Then Kimmy says hi to Melody. Melody goes over, they hug. Mel's mom is standing behind them. She says, hi, Destiny, congratulations on your store. And then Kimmy and Miss Van greet each other. Then Mel grabs her mother and say, let's walk around. Then Kimmy says to Destiny, well, the gang's all here. That's nice, huh? Then Destiny makes a face and said, you think it's nice that her mother spoke and she didn't? And Kimmy said, I didn't even notice. Child, I know people like to say that this is reality TV, it's not real, but baby, ain't nobody in that store Angela Bassett or Denzel Washington, okay? They couldn't act this shit out if they wanted to. This is real. Destiny is doing exactly what she feels in this moment, and it is crazy. This is definitely why she brought that life coach on Friday. And this is definitely why Stormy got on live last night talking about cut Destiny some slack, give her some grace, girl, bye. Everyone in this store is literally in huddles watching and talking about Destiny's crazy ass. Melnika's in a corner with a store employee. Stormy's in another corner giggling and chatting it up with the Scotts. Melody and her mother are chatting and giggling with Martel. Destiny is the only person unhappy in this place. She goes into a back room and she starts screaming with her father and I guess an employee, maybe it was Belinda, about how Mel came into her place of business and didn't speak to her. And they're trying to console her and make her feel better. Do you want us to escort her out of here? Her dad says, no, don't get on her level. While all this is going down, Melody sees Stormy. She goes over. They start chatting and giggling it up. Melody speaks to everybody in that circle right there. She spoke to Stormy. She spoke to Stormy's husband. She even said hi to Maurice and Marceau. And even though the camera doesn't show us an interaction, we can assume that she spoke to him because you can see Maurice's blue suit. Then Stormy starts telling Melody what happened when she pulled up, how the employee came out. Melody said, just ignore it. The employee was doing what she was told to do. Then you can hear a conversation that Destiny is having with her employee or another one of her friends. And they're like, why don't you go down and say hello or talk to Mel and Stormy? Destiny said, I don't talk to anybody who don't F with me. So Ashley said, fine, I'm going to get my 15 minutes of fame. And then she took her little ass down there and she started talking to him. And the whole time she was smiling at Stormy because she knew she got under her skin. And it almost felt like she was taunting her a little bit. But Melody took control of the situation. She was like, me and Stormy are enjoying each other's company. All is well here. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You can move on. And Melody and Stormy laughed her off when she walked away, okay? Melody told Stormy that she was only going to stay in the store for as long as she was contractually obligated to do. Okay, she said, I got about 10 minutes left and then I'm rolling up out of here. And Miss Wanda's outside, so I'm about to handle my business with her. Then Melody rejoins her mother and Martel, who happen to be having a conversation about being good co-parents, about going on the family vacation with the kids. So they all seem to be in a really good place. Mel says she is on her way out the door, and Martel says, I'm going to escort you out. As Melody and Martel are walking out the door together, Ashley screams out, thank you guys for coming, come back again. And Destiny has this fake smile on her face, and she wants you to acknowledge it as a fake smile because the entire time she's doing it, her eyes and body language is saying, F you, bitch. And then as she's watching Mel and Martel walk out of that store in a better place than she's seen them, it literally cripples this woman. She runs from behind the counter and screams out the door, the next time you come in my store, make sure you speak. Mel screams out, I did speak. Roll the cameras back. And Destiny says, open your mouth. And then she closes the door real fast, like she's going to stop her from talking back. Melody says, girl, bye. I don't have time for moments. And she keeps it moving. Destiny knows she got dogged, so she opens the door again and said, girl, you're at my store. Melody repeated, nobody has time for moments. And then she played her like a kid and said, Destiny definitely has egg on her face and she is hanging outside of the door screaming, bye, Felicia. And my favorite, I should have had you escorted out of here like you did Tisha. Well, if the woman's already out the store and filming the next scene, then you're a little late for that. Now, clearly the producers wanted a shot of just Martel and Melody walking out the store together, so they kept Miss Van inside. So now Miss Van have to go out after watching Destiny shenanigans. So as Vanessa's leaving the store, she says to Destiny, you were really rude. Then Destiny says, excuse me, ma'am? God bless you. Now, for as much as Destiny likes to call on the Lord, talking about where the Lord has brought her and all this stuff, she loves to use religion and things like that to taunt Miss Van and Melody, to be honest. And so does Martel. Then Van responds back, girl, you're going to have to straighten it up if you want to be successful. And then Van walked off, but that did not stop Destiny, even though her store employee was holding the door like, don't go out there, leave it alone, Destiny, please stop. She literally was like, move, 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 so she can go out and say, worry about pimping your daughter. Then Destiny ran to her back room and slammed the door like a child. Stormy was sitting there with her mouth open in complete and utter shock, okay? Everybody was at this point. Now Melody is outside in front of Wanda's picnic table and she is picking people off one by one. She recognizes Bernard right away and she's like, weren't you the one that was threatening me on social media? Now, even though Bernard was on several videos, okay, I would say maybe 5 or more, this man denies everything. Why would I have a problem with you? I don't have no problem with you. Melody said, that's my question. Why would you have a problem with me? Then Wanda jumps in it. He's with me. If I got a problem with you, he got a problem with you. Bernard's still backing up out of it, okay? His name is Bennett and he ain't even in it. Then Melody tells Wanda, normally I would respect my elders, but you got a lot of shit to say on social media and I'm in your face today. Then Wanda act like she was too mature to go at it with Melody and was like, I'd rather go at it with your mama. Miss Van said, nah, go ahead and keep it up with Melody because she's about to tag your ass. And she did too. Then Wanda says, you know the reason why I don't like you? And she starts taking her phone like she's looking for receipts. Only she can't find the receipts. Mel said the reason why I'm here is to make sure you keep my kid's name out your mouth. Don't say their full name. Don't say their halfway name. Don't mention them at all. Now, when this first started, Marceau was standing on a sidewalk laughing at everybody. Martel was standing next to Melody, and he was trying to keep Melody and Wanda calm. He was just like, when people's hands would go up, he would like put his hand in the way, like, go ahead and put them hands down. Martel never looked like he was a threat to Wanda at all. Then Tisha joins her mother, and Marceau comes off the sidewalk, and he whispers in her ear, Tisha, stay out of it. I don't want you in this. Now, Wanda is still looking for receipts that she cannot find, but in confessional, she says that she blames Martel for giving her the ammunition to question the paternity of Mel's children. Now, I do 100% blame Martel for not shutting that shit down when it started, but grown people, Wanda's damn near 60, if she's not 60-something already. Grown people who's watching adults fight, adults who are divorcing and have high energies, they're still fighting right now. There was no reason for you to take something you saw there and use it, weaponize it against Melody and her children. None. But Wanda has been a part of conversations with Tisha and Kimmy for so long where she has overheard them badmouth and dog mail to the ground that she believes that she's one of them, first of all. Second of all, she knows her daughter doesn't have the guts to say that shit to Melody's face, so her daughter has empowered her mama to say them for her. And that is why when Melody or Martel has confronted Tisha, Wanda, or Marceau in the past, they always pretend like it didn't happen. They didn't hear it, or it must have been misinterpreted. But Melody and Wanda still got their finger in each other's face. Marceau successfully pulls Tisha out of the way, and he tells her that if you get touched, I'm going to need you to get some bail money. That's not what we want for our family. Tisha said, I'm not going to let anyone go after my mama. Marceau said, I'm going to do my best to protect your mother. In confessional, Marceau says that he didn't like Tisha standing in front of Martel because history has shown that Martel is incapable of controlling his temperament. And just a reminder, last week, Marceau said he wanted to get back into business with Martel, be his business partner, because he said he was a good guy. In the last episode, he also said that Martel has a dark side, and now in this episode, he said he has a history of not being able to control his temper. Can someone please give this man a pair of big floppy shoes and a big red round nose, please? Now, even though there's a lot of finger pointing, neither Wanda nor Melody put hands on each other. It is a verbal fight that Wanda is losing bad, so she resorts to name calling. She keeps calling her a hoe, but she's calling her the B word. She's calling her the C word. She's calling her everything, okay? She cannot stop herself. She is on a roll. Some kind of way, Martel gets Melody and her mother to get into Mel's truck. He's trying to get them out of there. He's like, drive safe, Mel. Y'all take care. You can tell in this moment, Martel is like, please go home. But Melody overhears Tisha saying that she's the aggressor, that she's accusing my mom of talking about her kids, and my mother never said anything about her kids. She was talking about her. And Mel said, bullshit, Tisha. She was talking about my damn kids. And at one point, Melody's mama got out of the passenger side and literally went over and tried to push Melody into the car. But Mel wasn't having it. She got back out and she laid Tisha to rest. She let her know, you guys love to spin a story, but the bottom line is you were talking about my damn kids, and I have never come out of pocket and talked about your mama or your children, and you guys don't know how to respect boundaries. And then for some reason, Tisha and Marceau tried to compare Wanda questioning the paternity of Mel's kids to Mel saying that Tisha's 70-year-old daddy was in her DMs. Now, we all know that Tisha breaks down at the mere idea that someone in her inner circle, like Kimmy, like Marceau, like her mama, all did trying to show Melody support. She loses her mind. She doesn't like it. And she definitely did not like hearing that her daddy was in Mel's DMs. And she probably can't say shit to him about it because, as Wanda said, a man's gonna do what a man's gonna do. But you were low for weaponizing the paternity of Mel's children because you didn't want your daddy in her DMs. And like Melody said in her confessional, if you go low when it comes to my kids, I'ma go to hell to get you back, okay? Now, while all this is going on outside, Wanda is inside Destiny's store with her brother and Maurice, and she is acting like she is Cardi B or something. She's screaming out, "I'ma whoop that little narrow bitch, and Martel need to get a DNA test because Sugar Mama looked like that other man. I said it and I meant it." I mean, she was trash, pure D trash. And she is still trying to get out of the store so that she can physically fight Melody. Maurice and her brother are trying to talk some sense into her, but she's not listening at all. Finally, she's like, "I'm not going to do anything. I just got to get outside to my food table." Destiny suggests that they let her out the back so she can go and do what she has to do. But this crazy lady goes out the back and then runs around the cars to the front and literally tried to attack Mel from behind. Melody's mother sees it. She pushes Mel out the way. There's a producer that's running behind Wanda. She grabs her by the shoulders. Wanda goes down like Frazier in a Muhammad Ali fight. She literally took herself out acting a fool. Tisha grabs her mama, and I don't know if she's in shock or if she's embarrassed, but she actually says, "Oh my God, are you fighting for real?" Wanda is still screaming at Melody. She's still calling her out her name. Melody starts clapping. "You've been talking about me and my kids every week on your live. You've been talking about us for years." And them Scots are programmed. Do you hear me? They literally was looking at Melody like, "What are you talking about?" Like they had no clue. It was going in one ear, out the other. Melody's mom, Martel, Ashley from the store, they are all trying to calm her. Like, "Girl, get in the car." Melody is on another level of anger. Tisha and Kimmy get Wanda back over to her little food tent, and Wanda doubles down on everything that she said. She said, "I'm not taking anything back." Kimmy, of all people, tells Wanda, "Wanda, this is not the image that I want out there for you, okay?" Because she's thinking about the spinoff, in my opinion. She's like, "Girl, that food truck, everything that you had going on is going up in smoke." And Wanda's not connecting at all. Then Tisha says, "I didn't sign up for this. This is some love and hip hop shit." Again, refusing to see the part that her mother and her mother's cousin Bernard played in this entire thing. Even your mama running around the cars to physically fight Melody was a problem. And you should have said that to her. In confessional, Martel said that Melody is gangsta and Wanda is from the other side of the tracks, okay? So that's just a bad combination. Now, Wanda and Melody have been successfully separated, but they're still on the premises. Everyone is still here. And Marceau is still trying to convince Martel that Wanda was justified for saying that shit. Martel is trying to keep his cool, but you can tell that he is tired of Marceau. He said, "If I were to say that about MJ, would that be cool?" And that's the first time Marceau actually says no. It will affect the kids. He went, "Then that's my point. I'm done. There's nothing else to be said." Then Marceau said, "But she clearly wasn't talking about the child, though. She was talking about the wife." Then Martel said, "She did mention my kid. And I don't know how Maurice missed the memo about sticking together at all costs, even if it's a lie, okay? The same memo that Tisha gave Kimmy. But he went against the family and said that Wanda did say it." Then Marceau said, "Well, I didn't hear it." Martel says, "Then what the hell are you talking about it for then?" Then Martel tried to walk away, but Marceau doesn't like that he lost the argument. Then Marceau says to Martel, "If you were having that conversation with anybody else, that shit might fly, but I know too much." Then Martel walks past Marceau, puts his arm up, kind of pushes him out the way, like, "Get the F away from me with that." And Marceau says, "I'ma say whatever the F I want to say." That's when Martel turned around, faced Marceau, and said some shit that he didn't want to hear because it triggered both Tisha and Maurice. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get Martel's audio when he turned around. However, it was enough to knock Marceau off his high horse because Marceau and Martel went after each other right after that. That must have been that dark side that Marceau was talking about because Maurice and Marceau tried to double team Martel, okay? And everyone in the parking lot tried to keep the two of them apart. Maurice actually picked Marceau up by the waist and walked backwards around the corner. It was actually embarrassing. And for some strange reason, Wanda came over to Marceau trying to console him, and Marceau let her have it. In fact, Kimmy and a producer were over there too, and he said, "Every one of y'all ladies, get away from me." Then the show ends with Wanda making plates like nothing ever happened. Marie screaming about people needing to respect boundaries, even though the Scotts and Wanda have been habitual boundary breakers. And Destiny breaking out of her dark stupor to give Melody directions on how to help her protect Martel. So we got a preview to next week, and it looked like Tisha will be crying real tears to Marie saying, please talk to your brother about the way he speaks to me, okay? So you guys talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all of this. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, even share the video, okay? And I will see you guys all on the next one.